Hello everyone. I'm Nikki with Choco and Nikki, and today I'm going to show you how I ink a pillowcase with our Couture Ink and the Happy Fall Y'all transfer. I'm just going to finish getting set up real quick so I can see your comments as y'all come in. Just going to finish getting set up real quick. There we go. Let me turn down the volume. Y'all don't want to hear me twice, I'm sure. Hello, Cherie. For those of y'all that don't know, that's Cherie Goblin Watch, my best friend and my sister-in-law. As you come in, say hello, let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, comment replay and let me know where you're watching from. So today I'm going to be using our Couture Ink. And I'm going to use the colors Tangelo and Copper. Now once this is heat set, it will be permanent and I can wash this pillowcase. And this permanent ink makes great projects. You can use it on coffee mugs, t-shirts, tea towels, and pillowcases like the one I'm doing. Hi Valerie. So our Couture Ink comes in over 20 different colors. And you can view those in my online store, and I'll post a link in the comments. I'll also be using our square canvas pillowcase, and this pillowcase we have two different sizes. We have a lumbar pillowcase and we also have the square, and the square comes 2 to a pack, so you could do a set of pillows. There was a customer of mine who did a Mr. and Mrs. pillow for a wedding and it turned out beautiful. I'm also going to use one of our ink mats, and this is an adhesive mat, and this mat allows you to stick your project on it and it keeps it from moving, and it makes inking the project a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll take the cover off to my ink mat. Let me move my catalog. So to get this in here, I just fold my ink mat in half and then open it once I get inside the pillowcase. And once I have it in place, then I'm just going to go ahead and smooth out all the wrinkles on my fabric so that the transfer lays down nice and smooth. Okay, this is our Happy Fall Y'all transfer, and if you've watched any of my lives before, you know that all the transfers come with instructions on the back that tell you exactly how to use them. So I'm just going to take this out of here and then I'll cut the transfer. So on all of our larger transfers such as this one, you'll see these white lines, and those are our cut lines. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. We have several new ink colors that have come out just for the season, such as curry and papaya, and those are absolutely beautiful for fall. So you'll want to check those out. And we also have the metallic ink that has a really pretty shimmer to it, and they look great on your fabrics. So all of our silk transfers are hand cut, they are self-adhesive, and they are reusable as long as you take care of them. So what I do when I'm done using them is I rinse them off in water, and then I wipe the front and back with a Clorox wipe. So once I get it cut, I always label on the back so I know exactly which transfer goes on which backing. The back of this is a flat mat, and then the sticky side that you can stick your transfer back on is a shiny side. I don't know if y'all can see that. And that's the side that you want to place your transfer back on. So I'll just label each of these. If y'all have any questions, post them in the comments. Absolutely, Cherie Godwin. I already know what I'm making you. I already have it figured out. Gavin says hello, by the way. Okay. So I'm going to start with happy. I'm gonna place this up here. Since this is going on fabric, I'm not going to fuzz this transfer. I really don't need to because it's already gonna be on fabric and picking up fibers anyway. So I'm gonna lay this off center. And I'm going to just make sure that this clear area is where the silk screen is, and I'm gonna go over that and make sure that I don't have any air bubbles in it. If I can keep it from sticking to the counter. I think I'll put the backing over there to keep that from sticking. There we go. Now I won't have to worry about it. Okay. So I'm gonna do the happy, and I'm gonna do it in Tangelo. There's my squeegee. All right, let's see. Gonna pick up a little more. That's not gonna be enough on my squeegee to cover the whole silk screen. So I'm gonna put a little more on there. Now, as you're putting the ink down, you can see that it goes through to the canvas. You can kind of press down and you can kind of hear it as well. I don't know if you guys can on camera, but it does not take a lot. It does go a long way, and you can always come back and scrape and work and move that ink around on that transfer as you're working. That enables your paste to last a really long time. And since I'm working with ink today, it is a little more forgiving than paste. It takes longer to dry, so I can work at a slower pace than I would if I was working with paste. Hi, Jennifer Jackson. So I'm just gonna scrape off the excess and put what I don't need back in the jar so I can save it for another project. Now, the big thing to remember when you're working with paste is you want to make sure you do not go off of your silk screen, because it is ink and it'd be really difficult to come off your project. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep my hands clean. I'm a messy crafter, so I'm washing in between so that I don't get it on my pillowcase. So now I'm gonna pick this up, and when you lift your transfer, you always wanna make sure that you're lifting from side to side, never corner to corner, because they are fabric and they will stretch. So as you pull up, you wanna go slow so that if there is a missed spot, you can lay the transfer back down and reapply that ink. Let me move these out of my way. There we go. And I'll just set this aside in some water so that I can clean it up later when I'm done. And I just put it face down so that the ink does not dry on the silk screen part of the transfer. Hi Tammy, hi Tara. Hi sweet Tara. I'm so glad you were able to watch. Okay, so now I'm going to do the fall. I should probably do the y'all, but I want to make sure that it plays out smoothly. Aw, Smooch is back, Tara-Lynn. That's my niece. I'm not just kissing random people. All right, so I'm gonna move this apostrophe because that's not how we spell y'all in the South. So I'm just gonna cut this off. And then I'll move it to after the Y. And hopefully I won't mess this up and get ink on the spot that I cut out, but we'll see. No promises. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick the y'all down here at the bottom. And then I'll go back and I'll lay my fall in the center. And again, I'm just gonna smooth it out over that silk screen area. I don't know, this is a little iffy right here. I'm a messy crafter, like I said, so I'll have to be really careful. Gonna lay the backing over here so that it doesn't stick to the counter, so I can move it when I need to. Okay. And I do want to do the leaves, so I need to make sure that I give, I think I'm gonna do that straight. And then I'll do a leaf here and a leaf here. And I think I'll do those in green. Then I'm gonna finish up with the Tangelo color. And that way I can clean off my squeegee. Let me see. Hopefully y'all can see that and I'm not cutting it off. It might be a little dark because I let my ring light die. Let me move these out of the way. Okay. Here we go. I need a camera that goes on my head. That's scary. You wouldn't be able to see, my hair would get in the way. All right. No, I won't cut it. I don't think I'd have very many fans if I cut my hair. I think I'd have too many people mad at me about that. All right, so I can kind of see that I need to press a little harder. I've missed some spots. Here, let me shift it so you guys can see. Let me make room. Let me move some things around here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm trying to be really careful around that area that I cut out, because I do not want to get any ink outside of the silkscreen area. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna scrape that off. Can y'all see better now? I'm gonna have to be really careful. And I did get some off, I see. Told ya, I'm a messy crafter. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's harder because I'm left-handed. That's exactly why. All right. So I'm gonna peel this slowly so I can lay it back down in case I missed any spots. All right, so let's see. There we go. See, I got 2 spots I'm gonna have to clean up. If I get lucky and I can clean them up, we'll see. All right, let me see if I can touch those up real quick. I don't know if I can since it's orange. Oh yeah, that works. Just a little Clorox wipe. This one, it looks like it's smearing, so we'll see. I'll touch that up in just a minute with some Dawn dishwashing liquid and a Q-tip. I'm gonna lay the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this one kind of straight right here. And it kind of overlaps, and where it overlaps, because the ink is not dry, I am not gonna press down on that so that it doesn't mess up the design that I've already done. Okay. See if I can clean this up a little bit. All right, good enough. I'll finish fixing it up later. Okay, next I'm going to use copper on the word fall. And this is the shimmery ink I was telling you about. It has a, looks like it has glitter in it. It's really pretty. Be perfect for fall. And I'm just going to go over the letters. And I'm going to press down as I go. And then I'll go back over it like I did the other ones, and I'll take off the excess. Just put the comma there. It's misspelled. That doesn't bug you. It bugs you that I'm left-handed, but not that the comma's in the wrong spot. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and when you're taking off the excess, you wanna push down hard enough that you can see the design underneath, and then you'll know that you've taken off the right amount. You don't want to leave too much paste left on there because you want to be able to save that for another project. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this up. You're cracking me up. All right, fine, I'll put the apostrophe back there. Cover it up. All right. So again, I'm just gonna lift slowly as I pull the transfer off. I can actually clean that up, Jennifer. So I'm not too worried about it because I haven't heat set it yet. So I'll be able to take a little bit of Blue Dawn and get that off. The sizes of the 2-pack and the cost. The sizes are, let's see, of the pillowcases, I think they're 17.5 by 17.5. And I said comma, so that's okay, Jennifer, it doesn't matter. And they are $18.99. I've actually made those for gifts. They make great gifts. So let me move this out of the way. Now I'm gonna do the leaves, and I'm gonna do those. I think I'm gonna use the color Meadow. All right, throw this over here. And I'll close up my ink so that it doesn't dry out. Let me grab a stir stick real quick for the green. Okay, so I'm gonna do the larger leaf down here, and I'll do the smaller leaf up here. What do you think? Should I do it in green or should I do it in the copper ink? No, once you heat set it, it's permanent and you don't have to worry about it rubbing off. You're good. Do it in green. Hi, Rachel. Okay. All right, green it is. Green it is. All right, so again, I'm just gonna smooth that down. Grab my green. Who has patience for me? Jennifer? Jennifer loves me. All right, so let's see. So I'm just gonna stir that up. Sometimes the pigments separate a little bit, so you always want to mix it up and make sure you have a nice even paste color. All right. Dee, she's still watching. She loves me. I'm surprised she's able to be on today, considering she's probably at work. I feel honored. And this green is a great consistency. It just smooths right over the project. Really easy. And I'm just going to scrape that off again. And then I'll peel it up. Oh, well, you're at work too? Thanks for watching, Valerie, at work. Okay. Hi, Trent. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, I'm gonna do the last leaf here. All right. Then I'll pull this up. Okay. Now I'll go back and do the apostrophe, and I'll put it in the spot that Jennifer recommended to cover up my faux pas. My little crafty mistake here. Let's see, I gotta line it up on top of it. Okay. There we go. It might be a little off center, but that's okay. Well, tell her I said hello, Jennifer. Okay. And I'll just finish up by, I'll use a small squeegee on this one since it's a small area. Let's see. Make sure I don't have any on my fingers. Lift this slowly. Perfect. Good idea, Jennifer. Okay. All right. That's it. Now I just have to blow dry this. I'm gonna blow dry it so that it speeds up the drying process. And then I'll use a piece of parchment and I will cover up the design, the entire design, and then I'll iron it on my highest setting for 4 minutes front and back. And then that will heat set the pillow so that you can touch it, you can wash it, and the ink won't come off. But I won't keep y'all while I do that because it does take a little while, and I'm sure y'all don't want to watch me ironing for 8 minutes. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. And if you wouldn't mind, like my video and share it with your friends. And if you are in the Jacksonville area, I'm doing a workshop on the 26th at the clubhouse here at Flamingo Lake Resort, and you can pop in and say hello or do a project. All right, thanks you guys for tuning in. Have a great day.